Hi, White Sox fans. I'm here to talk about some really great original artwork, watercolor paintings, in fact, that celebrate the history and the evolution of the White Sox uniforms. And I'm going to go over this and show you this artwork in a lot greater detail in just a moment. But I'd love to make the point that this artwork would really make a great gift. You know, Mother's Day, Father's Day, wedding gift, a retirement gift, a Christmas gift, or it doesn't even need to be a gift. Somebody could just be a great White Sox fan, and this artwork would really make a terrific addition to somebody's home or in their office. I mean, it's just beautiful watercolor painting artwork. Let me give you a little background, and then we'll get right into the artwork. My name is Scott Silcox, and I'm from Toronto. For 16 years, I owned a company called Maple Leaf Productions, and maybe you know us Canadians, we use the word maple leaf on just about everything we do. And we made and sold a whole variety of products that celebrated the history of Major League Baseball uniforms, NHL uniforms, NFL uniforms, college football uniforms, and even CFL uniforms, but I won't bore you to tears about what the CFL is. And we used this great artwork that I'm about to show you on a whole family of products. And let me just show you the products so you have a sense of how the artwork was used and how extensively it was used. Our primary product that we sold was a product called our plaqued poster. Forgive me, White Sox fans, that I'm showing you a Maple Leafs poster, but you'll get the gist. You can just see how the artwork showing the evolution of a team uniform is used to create a really neat product. In addition to this large plaqued poster, we also did a vertical format poster, and then we also did a smaller horizontal poster. So the artwork was used on a family of plaqued posters. Then in addition to plaqued posters, we also used the artwork on framed posters. Here's just a couple samples of frame pieces that we did. Again, you can perhaps see how it uses the artwork to celebrate the history of a team's uniform. But in addition to the plaqued and framed posters, we also did a number of other formats. So we did clocks that used the artwork, and here's an example of a poster of a clock using the artwork, uniform artwork. We also did coffee mugs that used the artwork. We did fridge magnets that used the artwork. Did a neat little product called a fan frame that showed the evolution of a team's uniform. We did playing cards, kind of ace, king, queen, jack, 10 playing cards. Oh, and a number of other products, mouse pads and collector plates, and you name it. What's my point? My point is that this artwork is really famous artwork, and I know that sounds a bit self-serving or like I'm patting myself on the back, and I don't mean to be, but the point is this artwork really has been seen on tens of thousands of products that have been sold across the country, and so as much as sports artwork can be famous, it really is famous sports artwork. You'll see this artwork in the products in the offices of team owners and the league commissioner. You'll see it in TV shows or TV ads. You'll see it in movies. You'll see the artwork oftentimes on team websites, or as well you'll see them in the various halls of fame. And so, as much as sports artwork can be famous, this really is, and it's your chance to own an actual original piece of artwork. By the way, almost everything I'm explaining in this video can be seen at our website. It's a new website devoted to the sale of this artwork, and that's heritagesportsart.com, and I'll mention that a couple other times. Now, let's get to the Chicago White Sox, because I'm sure that's what you're most interested in. We've got 14 pieces of original art. Again, beautiful watercolor paintings that you'll be able to see these up close. You're at our website, heritagesportsart.com. I'm going to just set that one aside for a sec. But you'll be able to zoom right in and see the artist's signature and any notes that he has given the people producing the products. And you'll really be able to see all of this artwork at the website. But we only have 14 pieces of artwork, and there are hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of White Sox fans across North America. So, I may sound like I'm doing a real sales pitch about super chamois or Ginsu knives here, but my point is there's hundreds of thousands of White Sox fans, and we only have 14 pieces of original art. So, if you're interested, please don't delay. You really should act sooner rather than later. And I'm just kind of flipping through the artwork here just to give you a sense. I'm not expecting that you'll really be able to see it, really up close. And then this is the 2005 World Series winning uniform. So we've got 14 pieces of artwork, and I'd love to explain how you can actually buy this artwork, the formats that you can buy it. Now let going to use this one just for a moment. The pricing that I'm about to talk about holds for all 14 of these pieces with 2 exceptions. As you know, the White Sox have won the World Series 3 times in 1906, and 1917, and 2005. We've got artwork for 2 of those, the 1917 year, actually this one right here, and then the 2005 World Series winning year. Those have a little bit of a premium associated with them. You'll be able to see all the pricing on our website. But so the pricing that I'm now going to talk about is our standard pricing that holds for 12 out of these 14 pieces. So the first way you can buy the artwork is in this raw unframed format, just like you see here. The standard price is $350. That includes UPS shipping. If you placed an order today, we'd ship it within 24 to 48 hours. When you get it in approximately a week's time, then you would mount it or frame it however you see fit. But that's the first way you can buy it, is the raw unframed art for $350. Then the second way you can buy it, and forgive me White Sox fans that I'm showing you a Denver Broncos piece, but is in our classic framed format, which has a black frame, a double white mat, the artwork, and I'll hold the White Sox artwork up there, and then there's an engraved plate telling the story of that particular artwork. So this classic framed version is $425. That includes UPS shipping as well. And it would be custom framed. You can actually see how this one might be a little bit wider than the Denver Broncos piece. And so in the custom framing, we would take that into account. So if you placed an order today, it would take 2 to 3 weeks before it arrived at your doorstep to allow for the custom framing time. So the first way you can buy it, raw unframed art. Second way is our classic framed version. Then the third and final way you can buy it is in our deluxe framed version right here, where it has a thicker black frame, a black mat, the artwork, the engraved plate, and then the new touch in this piece is that we actually show a horizontal poster, tracing the evolution of the White Sox uniform, and you can actually look at your artwork, in this case the 1917 artwork, and you can actually see, oh, I see how they actually used it in that product. I think it's really rather attractive, fun presentation. So this piece is $450. That includes UPS shipping, and it would be custom framed, so it would take 2 to 3 weeks to arrive at your doorstep. So those are the 3 ways that you could buy this artwork. Let me just briefly explain that this artwork was painted by a wonderful artist and equally wonderful person, a man by the name of Bill Band. Bill actually owns all of this artwork. He's asked me for my help in promoting the sale of the artwork, which I'm delighted to do because of my whole background with Maple Leaf Productions, but Bill actually owns the artwork. Let me explain how you buy. Really 2 ways, very simple. First is please visit our website, heritagesportsart.com. It's fully e-commerce enabled. You can buy using any major credit card through the PayPal system, or if somehow you felt uncomfortable doing that or you had questions, then please call me. My name is Scott. I'm a real person. My cell phone number is 416-315-4736. I'd love to talk to you. It'd be fun to talk to a White Sox fan. Each one of these paintings has a little bit of a story, and I could convey the story to you and tell you some of the history and research that went into it, and I could take your order right over the phone. So please feel free to call 416-315-4736. Now, 2 other quick points, and then I'll leave you alone, White Sox fans. The first is, if you happen to know somebody else who you think is a great White Sox fan and loves art, I would really appreciate it if you would be willing to share this YouTube URL with them. That would be very kind of you. And then secondly, I mentioned at the outset, you might recall, that in addition to doing the White Sox and all Major League Baseball teams, we've also done the NFL teams and NHL teams and quite a few college football teams. In fact, our website has over 1,500 pieces of original art. So somebody could be, don't shoot me, a Cubs fan or a Bears fan or a Blackhawks fan or Green Bay Packers or San Diego Chargers or you name it. We've got lots of beautiful artwork available on the website, and it won't be available forever because once word gets out, it'll go fairly quickly. So if you'd be nice enough to share our heritagesportsart.com website with any friends, I'd really appreciate that. So thanks for your time. You're great to put up with me, and I wish the White Sox all the best in their upcoming seasons. Thanks a lot. Bye.